hi there. Welcome to my bed, my Busk at Dusk. It's your old friend John Flynn, live from the mighty little state of Delaware. Hope you guys had a good week considering all the craziness. Been looking forward to a chance to sing some songs. His name was Woody Guthrie, way back in 1912. He came into this world kicking and a fussing. We came to love and well for life's been trying to tell how we all could change the things that we've been cussing. Hi, Beth. We just gotta do like Woody done, like Woody done. We just gotta do like Woody done. When folks said you cannot change things, Woody said, yes I can. 'Cause a man can make a difference, and that difference made the man. A hero we can turn to when it's time to make a stand. And our lesser angels say to cut and run. Hey Danny, hey Don, you just gotta do like Woody done. His name was Woody Guthrie, and way back in 1912 he commenced the life of holy rabble rousing. Hi Heidi, hi Tony. Now with beat up guitar face, beat up guitar cases, and then bound for glory faces. You can number his disciples by the thousand. I'm one. Hi Stacy. We just wanna do like Woody done, like Woody done. We just gotta do like Woody done. When folks said you cannot change things, Woody said, oh yes I can. 'Cause a man can make a difference, and that difference made the man. A hero we can turn to when it's time to make a stand. And our lesser angels say to cut and run. We just gotta do like Woody done. 'Cause there ain't much right with the mouth kept shut tight, when your duty just might be a shout. And there ain't much wrong that the soul in a song can make better if you sing it out. Sing it out. His name was Woodrow Wilson Guthrie, and some 100 years ago he came into this life kicking and yelling, and he never really quit, for better cause of it, and the brave and shining truth that he was telling. We just gotta do like Woody done, like Woody done, and Pete too. Just gotta do like Woody done. When folks said you cannot change things, Woody said, oh yes I can. 'Cause a man can make a difference, a woman can make a difference. You know folks can make a difference. It's made the man, a hero we can turn to when it's time to make a stand. Friends, it's time to make a stand. And our lesser angels say to cut and run. We say, just gotta do like Woody done. That's what I'm saying. Got me feisty tonight, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here's a new one. It's gonna come out as a single in a few weeks. If you're someone who don't much like seeing folks get pushed around, you might be an American dissident. And if you just can't stomach seeing gun thugs in your town, you might be an American dissident. If you've long grown weary of the unrelenting lies, claiming you're unpatriotic for believing your own eyes, if you're not sure how to change things, but you know you have to try, you might be an American dissident. If it pisses you off seeing kids kidnapped by men in masks, you might be an American dissident. Really don't like bullies in case anybody asks, might be an American dissident. If you're all for law and order but believe no one should die, cause some fat man dressed in camo claims that they did not comply, and if tears of rage or sorrow burn like tear gas in your eyes, might be an American dissident. There won't be no land of the free without a little assistance from you and me. If you're against arresting folks just 'cause their skin's not white, you might be an American dissident and have more than just a little fondness for the Bill of Rights. Might be an American dissident. You never really wore patriotism on your sleeve, but damn well know right from wrong, and you would rather fight than leave, 'cause you draw a line when jackboots tread on human dignity. Might be an American dissident. Welcome to the resistance. Home of the brave. Tyranny trembles when citizens stand up and sing. We will not obey. We will not obey. Tyranny trembles when citizens say, well, I wrote another version of a song I've been doing. It's been kind of like a songwriting workshop here at the old my B.A.D, my Busk after Dusk. I've been tinkering with a song. I put it up here on the workbench. I take it apart. I put it back together, reassemble it, try it over and over. And I'll be going back and deleting all of the former performances of the song once I'm sure that I've gotten it whipped into the shape where it's gonna stick. it's kind of the full process whittled down to singing it to you guys. But I'll give it another try tonight. And it's had many titles in the last couple months. I guess if I have a personal theology, a lot of it is in this song. A man died and he found himself refused at heaven's gate by an angel with a mirror who said he would have to wait till he saw in his reflection what he would have called his flaws, if in life he'd had the courage to acknowledge them at all. For like most of us, he'd hidden things that he was not proud of, from himself if not from others, fearing no one else could love someone who had been so wounded in becoming and become a stranger to the truth that he denied a kingdom come. It's not about atonement or some come to Jesus moment, but the chain of pride that binds you never slips till you kiss your lepers on the lips. For what we banish from the light will in the shadows start to cloud our way of seeing into every human heart. Do we self-righteously condemning those we've never known, all that we despise about ourselves but cannot bear to own? It's not about atonement or some come to Jesus moment, but the chain of pride that binds you never slips till you kiss your lepers on the lips. 3 days the angry man refused. How dare they make the arrogant presumption he had not seen his life clearly. But on the third night he wept when he heard a gentle loving voice ask, brother, come on, aren't you growing weary? Said, brother, come on, aren't you growing weary? The man looked in the mirror then, saw the good inside, woven throughout each wound he'd so desperately denied, forging within him the vessel of a humbling grace and the perfect freedom he would need to finally see God's face. It's not about atonement or succumb to Jesus' moment, but the chain of pride that binds you never slips till you kiss your lepers on the lips. Lowering the looking glass, the angel welcomed home the joyful soul who moments later heard this from the throne. Beloved, you are saved now by the wounds that you confess. All you ever had to bring us was your brokenness. I think that's coming together. One of the, we were talking yesterday in Vaughan Prison down in Smyrna, Delaware, we were talking about. One of the guys asked my volunteers, Crew Stark and Dan Rottenberg, and I were facilitating the group, and one of the guys who'd been in prison, well, we met him in about, I want to say 2012, something like that. So, you know, like over 15 years ago or something like that. That wouldn't be 15, but close. He asked us what we get out of it, you know. Dan and Cruz shared, kind of what they take away from the volunteer work that we do, and I was thinking that it's just given me a better way of seeing the world, In New Beginnings, you're spending a lot of time with guys who aren't devoting a lot of energy to maintaining their feeling of superiority vis-a-vis the rest of the world. They're not. You're not. You're not trying to pull off the idea that you're better than everybody else, and that you are broken. And I've come to believe that everybody is broken. There's just two kinds of people: the people that know they're broken and the people that don't know they're broken. And the main difference between those two groups is the people that don't know they're broken are freaking exhausting to be around. So being around the guys that we work with in our prison groups and our returning citizen groups, it has the opposite effect. It tends to energize you because my old friend John Brazier at the Phillies used to say, "Be a fountain, not a drain." People that don't know they're broken, often unintentionally, are incredible drains. People that know they're broken tend to be fountains because they can see the brokenness in you, they can see the pain, and they know what that feels like, and they'll try to help it any way they can, even if it's just letting you know that they see it. So get back to work here. Who else we got? Kurt is here, down on his sailboat. I'm sure having a wonderful sunset. Heidi's here. Lucy's here. Lucy cuts my hair. She won't take any money. She makes me take the money and put it into coffee and donuts for the returning citizen meetings. Davo is here. Susan Moon. Brian from Houston, Texas. Brian writes, "We cannot expect people to have respect for law and order until we teach respect to those who have been trusted to enforce those laws." Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah, that's... Who would I be to gainsay Hunter S. Thompson, man? Now you're bringing in the big guns. Let's see what we're going to do here. Got too many windows open. Trying to remember the key that this next song's in. Closer to the end. Oh, I'm going to do that later. Let's see. All right, here we go. By the way, Brian, this very cool harmonica rack was given to me by the guy at the Houston Folk Song Society show that you came to see me at last year. I can't remember the fellow's name, but please thank him because it's way cool, and I haven't seen one anywhere else. We know what you're doing. We've seen your kind before. Put bars on the windows and postcards at every door. Singing onward, Christian soldiers, in your ugly little war. Spreading hatred in the name of God. Today I am a Muslim. Today I am a Jew, a Hindu and a Buddhist, all God's other children too. Today I am a Muslim, that's why this Christian has to say Assalamu alaikum instead of Donald kiss my ass. As for those walls you're building, don't try to shift the blame. My God is love and Jesus Christ, don't take his name in vain. Preaching fear for others whose prayers don't sound the same, while you go pissing on the golden rule. Today I am a Muslim, today I am a Jew, a Hindu and a Buddhist, all God's other children too. Today I am a Muslim, that's why this Christian has to say Assalamu alaikum instead of Donald kiss my ass. Peace, shalom, good on you instead of Donald kiss my ass. More where that came from, folks. So I had somebody reach out to me on Facebook this week, and they were trying to get a copy of this next song, which is out of print. But I figured maybe I could sing it tonight, and at some point maybe we'll get this sucker back in circulation one way or another. I still remember when I had the inspiration for this song. I used to live in Prospect Park, Pennsylvania. We had a little maple tree in the backyard of our house on the side of the highway. And we had a tire swing in the maple tree. It wasn't a very big tree, just probably not much more than 40 feet high. Not even that much, maybe 25, 30 feet high. Our kids had a ball in that backyard, though. I mean, of all the toys that, being the oldest of 6 siblings, a lot of aunts and uncles and godfathers and godmothers buy your kids presents, lots of toys when you start your family. But my son Sean, his favorite toy was a spoon, which he would go out into the backyard, and no grass or very little in the backyard under the tree. But he would dig with his spoon. He would excavate. He would find bugs. He would discover the world. Anyway, I love that tree. They cut it down after we sold the house and moved away. But we were near a shopping center called the Bazaar of All Nations. I guess it was Collingdale in Delaware County. And on my way to shop there, I always passed this little house that was completely in shade. There were just these large trees all around it. And even though it was a rather busy neighborhood, it looked secluded because of the shade, because of these stately, beautiful trees. And I thought, wow, that would be cool, to live under trees. And I wrote this song. And then eventually I bought a house that is under a lot of very large trees. A couple of which have fallen on the house. Be careful what you ask for. Anyway, that's not it. This is the song that was requested. If tomorrow you should call and I don't answer, don't look for me, for I will not be here. The heart can grow so weary and the dancer who moves to music he no longer hears. So I shall leave a while this city and the crumbling promise of its walls, and roam again the fields where I did once play as a child. Run till I can run no more and fall beneath tall trees. I'll lay these burdens down beneath tall trees. In the hills beyond this town, there are groves wherein the cares blow from my heart like falling leaves, and I will rest myself in these beneath tall trees. God bless those who labor in the vineyards. God bless those who drink the vineyard wine. Somewhere in between the saint and sinners are those too tired and frightened to be kind. I shall be the wind and sky's companion, walk in leaning grass and breathe new air. I leave behind the steel and concrete canyon, and I'll search for what I've lost in here out there. Beneath tall trees, I'll lay these burdens down. Beneath tall trees, in the hills beyond this town, there are groves wherein the cares blow from my heart like falling leaves, and I will rest myself in these beneath tall trees. I'll lay these burdens down beneath tall trees. In the hills beyond this town, there are groves wherein the cares blow from my heart like falling leaves, and I will rest myself in these beneath tall trees. Old song, man. I don't know why that calls to mind a song by Chris. Let me see if I can pull it off for you. I know this is a favorite of a couple of you guys. Gotta make your own rules, child. You gotta break your own chains. The dreams that possess you can blossom and bless you or run you insane. past just don't matter. Tomorrow won't mind. Lay down beside me, show me a sign, let me feel your spirit running with mine. I don't deserve you, I'm just a man, but I swear I'll love you just as hard as I can. Storm on the mountain, stars in the sky, running for glory, the freedom to fly. Will you remember way down the road, somebody loves you more than you know. So here's a song that I thought had been retired. I can't frankly believe that I'm singing it again. I got in a little bit of hot water when I wrote this song, but it was back at a time when everybody was tying ribbons around their trees and marching around and sticking flag decals on their SUVs and supporting the troops, and I have no problem with that. God bless you. If your heart is big enough to sacrifice your life, to devote your life and even sacrifice it for your country. I don't know that there's a nobler human being walking around in the world. That's why I find it so offensive that we use these incredible men and women so cheaply for political expedience. And I know in my bones that's what's been done, and it's not going to get any better. So we got to keep paying attention, and we got to keep shouting. We got to keep remembering. Elijah was a sergeant, 42 years old. From Mesa, Arizona, Elijah won't grow old. Patrick was with C Troop, 2nd Armored Cav. His buddies all remember how Patrick loved to laugh. Seth was from East Brunswick, just a newlywed. Somewhere in New Jersey, Seth's young widow bows her head. Daniel was from Boston, shipped out from Fort Bragg. His mother got back Daniel with a folded flag. Oh, big airplane, bring him down easy out of the Delaware skies. Oh, big airplane, Dover's waiting to welcome the fall and you fly. You served in Ambar, combat engineer, 1st Marine Division. William is not here. Allen rebuilt bridges for Battalion B. Next to cause of death, they wrote the letters IED. Gussie was a scrub nurse hailing from Fort Bliss. Gussie had a spirit this world is gonna miss. And Jeremiah's son cries on his mama's knee. There was no armor plating on his dad's Humvee. Oh, big airplane, bring him down easy out of the Delaware skies. Oh, big airplane, Dover's waiting. Welcome the fallen, you fly. Scrubbed wooden pallets with white straps cinched over, long boxes of flag draped aluminum. The C5 is crowded when it lands in Dover. The honor guard comes to make room again, and again, and again, and again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Making straight for Nineveh, just like Jonah's whale. Holy truth you swallow, overseas you sail. Precious is your cargo, sacred was their gift, offered in a sandstorm from which your wings lift. And those who should take notice can't watch you sit down behind barbed wire fences miles from their town. And no one breathes to question this silent parade, except for the anguished loved ones left to say, oh, big airplane, bring down easy out of the Delaware skies. Oh, big airplane, Dover's waiting to welcome the heroes you fly. Home. And President Trump, take off your fucking golf cap when they bring those boxes by you. Sorry, guys. That pissed me off. God. Sorry. Sorry for the language. I'll do better. And breathe. In breath. Let's all breathe together. This one's on the radio, on the folk stations currently. So if you have one that you listen to, I hope you'll rattle their cage a little bit. Song about the upcoming midterms. This This ain't over, boys and girls, oh no, not by a long shot. They think they're gonna shut us up, but we all know that they're not. For though some make-up crusted orange comb over might betray the things our country stood for, he can't take our right to say. Go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the home team is coming to bat. Trump says that they shot her dead because she misbehaved. That's no way to treat citizens, that's how you treat a slave. Donald now claims that no laws can overrule his whims. Tell that to old Abe Lincoln or George freaking Washington. And go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the home team is coming to bat. Batter up! Trump is at the plate now. He got 2 strikes and no balls, but violence only makes things worse. So here and now I call for civil disobedience and peacefully to stand against all the hatred being unleashed on this land. This ain't over, boys and girls, oh no, not by a sight. They think they're gonna shut us down, but there's no chance they might. They say I got Trump derangement syndrome, but I know it isn't. Nothing but a little good old-fashioned patriotism. And go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the whole team is coming to bat. Yeah, go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their cute little red hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the home team is coming to bat. Yeah, the home team is coming to bat. Batter up indeed. Oh, let's see, guys. I guess I should post my little QR code. Truth is, there's a bunch of you that have been really generous since we started doing this at the beginning of the pandemic, and I appreciate it. I was thinking today that my first gig, like regular professional gig, was at a place called the Burgundy Lounge in Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, where I played with my my younger brother Michael and my good buddy Bill Naylor, one of my best friends growing up. We had a little trio, acoustic trio, and they paid us $75 Wednesday night through Sunday night, $75 a night. So it was $25 each per show. And what's it now? 50 years later. And yeah, it's right around what I'm making for my streamings. So the more things change, the more they stay the same. But I surely do appreciate those of you that, and some of you have been extraordinarily generous. So I really appreciate that. I'm going to do a couple more songs. Here's the QR code up on the screen now, if I did that correctly. And if you take a picture of that with your camera, that'll take you to PayPal. And if you're signed up for PayPal, you can make a donation there. If you're not, and you go to my website, I believe Rotten Dan has other options for you to consider. So thanks for everybody who's contributed. And And thanks, if you can't afford to do that and you just like hanging out with us, I appreciate that just as much. I truly do. Thank you for being here. And whoops, I don't know where we went. I think we're still here though. Letting me vent, letting me share my songs. So let me get a couple more out here before I go crank up the wood stove and settle in for the evening. I have watched my land grow callous and indifferent to the harm caused by masked men dragging children from their parents' arms, sending folks to foreign prisons and to concentration camps without evidence or trial, on the whim of just one man. We are watching children dying due to famine far away, where we used to once save lives but now refuse if they can't pay. And the medicine we once sent round the world for mercy's sake is held back by those who think cruelty's what makes a country great. And I think about the man from Galilee who said, what you do to them, you do to me. And I shake my head at the obscenity that nails him once more to the victim tree. And I watch them give more money to the richest men alive, while they gleefully gut programs that help millions to survive, making hospitals and clinics and food pantries close their doors to the hungry and the homeless, to the sick and to the poor. And I think about the man from Galilee who said, what you do to them, you do to me. And I shake my head at the obscenity that nails him once more to the victim tree. He is you, he is me, Jesus Christ, can't you see that where empathy's died, he's again crucified. He is us, he is them, made to carry again ugly lies to dispel guilt we hide from ourselves. And I've watched our so-called leaders as they violate the oaths they took to the Constitution, 'cause it seems you can't serve both the law and the narcissism of a bloated autocrat, stoking fear and rage in followers who have forgotten that long ago a man from Galilee said, what you do to them, you do to me. A blood and soil Christianity that nails him once more to the victim tree. God forgive the inhumanity that nails him once more to the victim tree. nights ago I dreamt I wrote a special song. It wasn't complicated and it wasn't very long. I dreamt I took my old guitar and played it in the streets, and people gathered round to hear a simple song of peace. So the words to this one just flew out of my mind. That's not bad for an hour. The problem is that the comments are up on the screen, and I'm singing while I'm reading. So someone is posting in a language I'm not familiar with at all and translating, fortunately, and it says cool. Let me see if I can come up with the lyrics quickly, because I wanted to end with this song tonight, but we may not. The way I have this set up is I have to type left-handed. Come on. Oh, we got it. All right. I'm going to take it from the top. This is worth every penny. All right. A couple nights ago I dreamt I wrote a special song. It wasn't complicated and it wasn't very long. I dreamt I took my old guitar and played it in the streets, and people gathered round to hear a simple song of peace. What started as a tiny crowd would soon become a throng, and everyone who heard me sing began to sing along. Their voices then were lifted up and carried on the breeze, till all across the land was heard a simple song of peace. From east and west, from north and south, I heard a single choir. The singing seemed to take away our fear, though times were dire. The news came from around the world that war and violence ceased, as love at last was set free by a simple song of peace. I shook my head, remembering the long and lonely years when every song I wrote would seem to fall upon deaf ears. Yet all those moments of self-doubt somehow led to these. Tears filled my eyes then as I sang that simple song of peace. A child in the crowd came up and tugged upon my sleeve. He said, "You're only dreaming, John. Now it's time to leave." And just before I woke, I whispered to myself, "Oh, please, when you wake, do not forget this simple song of peace." I woke and lay in darkness in those hours before the dawn, anguished to discover that the song of peace was gone. The birds outside my window started trees. And I smiled to hear again a simple song of peace. There's a simple song of peace in each and everything. Rocks and birds and trees and waters. If we're listening, we're all radios tuned into quantum frequencies. The universe is singing us a simple song of peace. So I hope you find a way to stay dialed in to peace this week. Thanks for your kind attention tonight, and thanks for listening to me ramble and stumble and mumble, and I'm just talking about my guitar fingers. I hope to see you guys soon. Peace. Good on you. Good night.